Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I hope you're off to an awesome start today. It's so good to see you. It's an honor to lay eyes on you this morning. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your time. And thank you for your energy. And this morning, I want to share with you a story of an experience I had last week that was so absolutely riveting. It was so beautiful. It was sobering. It was embarrassing. And ultimately, it was an exquisite moment of beauty when I realized what was in store for me. And I want to share this with you because I believe this is something that you and I share in common more often than not. We move through life so fast. We move through life so fast that we put on the suit of armor and we have to go, we have to be an expert. We have to know how to do things. We have to show up in the world and look like we know what we're doing most all the time because it is a safer way to show up versus the one that says, I'm a student and I don't really know and I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to be vulnerable. And that's what I was doing last week. I was vulnerable. I was making mistakes. I was embarrassed in this beautiful experience of learning how to scuba dive. So in real quick form, here's what happened. We were doing a certification, not the full-on certification. I call it the baby certification, which allows you to go down 30 feet in the ocean, which is pretty awesome. And so beginning with this class, we had to go in the pool. And there's a lot of things that you're learning how to do, breathing and learning how to use the equipment. And a lot of it's required understanding your right and your left. So here I am, right and left. And I'm dyslexic. So Ellie, our youngest daughter, cruised through it, boom, boom, boom. She was done. Deborah, my wife, boom, 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 she was done. And then it became James's turn. And you would have thought I was being asked to recite the Magna Carta in Latin. Oh my gosh, I couldn't get the right, I couldn't get the left, I didn't do this right. And our instructor, Luis, bless his heart, was patient. But man, I think he was going, yeah, we've been good all day, James. We got to get out in the ocean. We got to go scuba diving. Man, can you just get the right and left right? I didn't really get it right. And it was embarrassing. I was slowing down the class and I was nervous. And when you don't feel like you know what you're doing, the anxiety can come up. And then we took the boat out to the ocean, out to the reef. And we were going to be with sharks, and we were going to be with barracudas and stingrays and eels. And oh my goodness, it wasn't bad enough I couldn't do the right and the left. But here we were on the side of the boat. Remember Jacques Cousteau when he gets off to go and scuba diving? And if you're scuba dive, you know this. You literally lean backwards and boom. And all of a sudden, your heart is racing. And then, poof, you're in the water. And you're sinking down. And you're all of a sudden going, oh my gosh, it's perfectly quiet. And then your heart is racing. And all of a sudden you go, breathe. Go deep. Don't be afraid to lean right into the moment and just breathe. And then I had a chance to go over to the reef. And the reef on this side of the reef that was facing the shore was kind of brittle and it was dying and it was in decay. And just on the other side of the reef was this vital color. Oh my gosh, it was turquoise, it was blue, it was just alive, and it was, oh man, I was like, wow, that is the lesson of my life right here and right now. Go deep. The reef that's facing the ocean and getting hammered by life, the tides, the currents, the metaphor is so beautiful, right? When you're in the moment, whether it's hard, whether it's beautiful, whether it's scary, whether it's vulnerable, whether it's just exquisitely open and gorgeous, that going deep, that level of the reef's knowing is what makes the reef alive. And when I was in that exquisite moment of realizing it wasn't about being an expert, I didn't really have to know my right from my left. I didn't have to do things perfectly. I just had to be willing to go deep. Breathe in, be present, be in the moment, allow life to happen. Don't fight it. Lean into it. Don't give yourself the opportunity to try to be an expert. Don't try to be right. Just be open. I encourage you to be brave today, to be open. Don't give yourself permission to acquiesce down to saying, oh my gosh, if I found out that I don't have it going on, oh my gosh, if I don't see myself as being an expert, what if I'm found out for being a student? What if I allow myself just to go deep, go slow, be present, and give myself the opportunity to be here right now? Let's be here right now. Let's make a commitment to live so deep, to live so lovely, to live so presently, that we transcend where we think we need to be, who we think we need to be, and just be. And in that being, we create a life that we love. So with that, much love, every blessing. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.